Well, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's Richard here. You can hear the ice cream van in the corner of the in the road outside, because today it's 25 degrees, a really lovely day, and it's the 20th of July. I've just thought I'd top and tail this video, the one I'm going to show you, that was done last Monday, but I've been so busy with things going on that I really haven't had a chance to upload it onto the channel website, so that you can all enjoy it. This is part 2, I think, of the Melodye 115 little French record player, and also I'm going to play a record wherever that's gone. Oh, excuse me. There we go. Right. I'm going to play the record. Is going to be Mickey Mouse's Moving Day, and I know a lot of you enjoy a real sort of novelty record. This is on the HMV label BD386, and it's you can see a picture of Mickey Mouse there. I'll post a picture of this record on as I speak, but I thought you might enjoy that. I've had a really busy time. Carpets have gone down now, and if you look in the back of this the back of the workshop here, I've got all the offcuts. We seem to have ended up with so much extra carpet, and that wasn't all of it. The guys were really good. So they've done both the dining room and the lounge. So obviously I had to get some help to get rid of some of the furniture. Now, of course, some of my furniture is quite old. It's sort of Queen Anne style, and it's also very heavy. It's oak furniture that I inherited from my grandmother when she passed away, and nobody in the family wanted it, so I said I'd take it all. So and some modern pieces there, but it's all of the same sort of light furniture, so it looks very nice. I quite enjoy it, but it's also been an opportunity to do a bit of clearing out. So the charity shops are now open, so they've taken a lot of that from me, and though they have to keep it 3 days before they're allowed to touch it, because obviously for coronavirus. So yeah, that's been helpful as well. So so I'm going to do some work with the what's left of the carpet here. I'll just take off the stand a minute. I'm going to see if I can show you a little bit of what I've done. So let's just have a look. There you go. You can see down. There's three enormous rolls. I mean, they're enormous. They really are. And so there's no light on down that end, but I had all the furniture out here, big parts of the furniture out here in the workshop, and then I've now put it all. So one of the big gramophones has now gone back in the lounge, and that needs a bit of work on it anyway. So yeah, anyway, so without further ado, I just thought I'd tell you about one of the things going on. Captain Tom Moore. You remember I'm a great fan of Captain Tom Moore. He's raised millions by walking up and down his driveway, or his garden, whatever he calls it. And this week he was knighted at Windsor Castle by the Queen. Her Majesty laid the sword on his shoulder, and he made a lovely comment. He said, "If I had to kneel down, Ma'am," he said, "I would never get up." So, which I thought was a lovely comment. And the Royal Reviewer Elliot has done a really good. If you pop over to his channel, you see some really good shots of some film of him, rather than just watching what's on the BBC News, which I thought was even better. So I'm going to post some pictures of Tom, because I'm a great fan of his. And so yeah, so he's an honorary colonel now of his regiment, which I thought was absolutely. And he's 100 years old, and so yeah, he's doing really well, and really proud of him. Really proud of him. So I thought I'd mention that in passing. The other thing is to say I went for a really lovely run this morning. It was only about 10 degrees, but it was really nice, and it was cool, and yeah, and the traffic is increasing, of course, through Maidstone Town Centre, where I go running, which is great because everyone's getting back to the new normal. Lockdown's been released. I've actually managed to get myself a hair appointment for next Monday, which would be great, the 27th. From the 24th, we've all got to wear masks if we go into shops, which is, I don't have a problem with that, because that's helping the whole process along. And then on Sunday next week, for the first time in 3 months, I'm going to be doing a hike with the outdoor lads, and that will be from Otford. I'm doing around Otford and that for about I think we're doing 8 miles, and it's only 6 people taking part, so I'm going to be one of those 6. And Richard is our team leader, so he's coming. He lives in Rochester, so that'd be really good. But we're not allowed to go down the pub afterwards. Never mind. But because of social distancing rules. But anyway, I take plenty of drinks with me, so I'm looking forward to that. So here come that. And the other thing is to say that if I'm going to go to the Oh So Retro show in Margate this year. I didn't go last year. I got tickets, but it rained, and so I didn't bother going. And that's on the 27th of September. I'll post a poster of that at Margate, and it's £10 at the gate, or you can book online, which is what I've done. So I'm going just as a punter. I'm not taking a car because my cars are all too. They're all too young, they're all too new, so which is fine. I think it's 1985 or something you have to have vehicles. But it's a great show, and I expect I'll see Harley there with his Triumph Herald. I'm hoping to do a bit of filming about this young lad who's got this lovely Triumph Herald. So I'm hoping to do a bit of filming for him if I see him there. So I mentioned the dining room, the lounge, so things are going back slowly in there, having a sort out, so that's all happening. So that's good news. And Grigio, my little Abarth 595, yes, new caps have arrived, so put those on, put a picture for you, and also his new stickers. So he's got a nice scorpion on the front, red scorpion on the front, and he's got his name written across the back of his rump, which is Grigio. So that's good news. I put those on today, and it's been a really warm day, so been carefully putting those on and to get all the bubbles out, if there are any little bubbles there. But it's quite, you have to put the sticker on and then leave it to set, and then with a credit card make sure you get everything on and then slowly pull it off, which is what I've done. Crossing everything before I do that. So I thought I'd just preempt this video you're going to see, which is from last Monday, and it's about this lovely little record player here. So I hope you enjoy that. Don't forget to push the like button and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Really look forward to your comments as well, so don't forget to comment, whatever it is, good, bad or whatever. Any ideas about anything coming up, I'd be great to hear that. And speak to you all very soon, and enjoy the video. Bye for now. Well, hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and it's Richard here, and welcome to the workshop. And I just thought I'd give you a quick update. Today is Monday the 13th of July, and it's 29 degrees today, really lovely, and I've been having some time in the garden, and went for a lovely run this morning, which was great. But I mean, we've apparently got rain coming tomorrow, so we're going to probably do a bit of fencing today as well. But I thought I'd just update you about where I am with the lovely Melodye 115 little French record player that's doing so well. Yesterday, in the last video, I mentioned that I was a bit concerned about it heating, and I had set it at 110 volts. And I've done some research into that as well. I know full well that you can run 110 and 220 to 250, 240 or 250 in this country on the same transformer. It does run on 110, so I could get a step down transformer to that. I think the American system runs on that. But yesterday I ran it, did some testing, and I ran it, and it was much cooler. So I think the oil that I've been putting in, and I thought I'd just sort of talk about it a little bit today and show you what I've done. The oil I put in the last few days is starting to work in and freeing up the motor a bit better, and the way that the gearing works, I think that's helped today, and I've just checked that today as well. So I'm going to take the camera off the perch and just show you what I've been doing. So here we go. So I've been using some very light oil, and I don't know whether you could see properly. I've got the lights on. I'm just going to point to where let's use a screwdriver. I just want to point to where I've oiled the bearings, and some of these have got felt pads. So the motor itself has got felt pads, and I'll show you those in a minute. But I've just put some oil down in here, and in here, and here, and here, and been very careful not to get any of the oil. It's a very light oil, onto the rubber drive wheels at all, because I don't want to. This is the main shaft from the motor here, this one here, and this rubs against this, and then the idle wheel, which is here, which is sprung loaded, rubs against this, and then rubs against the side of the turntable, inside of the turntable there. And I was looking at the instructions, and the instructions, though they're in French, I managed to work out that it will run on alternating current 110 to 150 volts, or 220, so that's 200, alternative 200 to 250 volts. So that's fine. So obviously what I'm doing is okay. So I was a bit concerned about the heating. It was heating. Apart from the valves getting their usual temperature, they weren't doing too much. But I have run it. I'm going to run it on 250 and see how we get on, because it was certainly better yesterday on 250 when I ran it for a couple of sides after I'd made that video update for you. So, but on the back, if I just I'm going to turn the camera off and then come back to you. Hang on a second. Right, you're back with me now. So this is the motor. This is the motor that turns the turntable. This one here, which rotates nicely there. And there are some felt pads. I don't think I can see that. Some felt pads here. This thing here I'm pushing is a felt pad. So I've oiled that, and there's another one on the other side. They were very dry, and I think they were causing the heating problem, because it was trying to do its best, but it was having problems in the process of that. So so that should solve that. And I've also moved, I think I said before, I've moved these cables out of the way. I put a fresh cable here for the mains, because the old one had started to deteriorate, and I've kept this out of the way as well. So so the next job really will be to put this back in the case once I've given it a polish. But I just thought I'd update you, and yeah, I think what we'll do, I'll play a record for you now, and you can then see it playing again. Hold fire. So a bit of a comedy record, this one. It's Mickey Mouse's Moving Day, his master's voice, by kind permission of Walt Disney. Enjoy. The turntable's already started, so go, that was Mickey Mouse and his moving day. Hope you enjoyed that. And let's put this back again. There we go. There we go. There we go. Right, okay, reset it. Okay, that was so, oh yeah. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you very shortly. Take care.
Para después pedir, hay que perdonar para poder seguir. Recuerda que